This video is being made for Dan the Man on YouTube. He asked me, how did I connect my third solar controller to the Energy cable? Well, I cut it, I slid it, and then I made a little junction. This is temporarily. You know, with all the dancing I haven't had time to do what I want to do. This will be feeding an A-B switch. And the feed, the positive will be feeding to the feed. And the Kodiak Solar Generator will sit on A. And the AGM the AGM controller, solar controller, will be sitting on B. And then I will be able to toggle to A, to B, or to both at my desire. Right now it's running to both because it's in parallel. And it's running quite differently than I expected. So I thought it would be worth making a video. This is the controller for the AGM battery, and it's junk. I would not buy this controller. If you see this controller, do not buy it, because it goes out on its own for no apparent reason, and I have to reset it. And I'm really going to end up putting a toggle switch between the A-B switch and the solar controller, so I don't have to disconnect wires to reset it. Okay, right now this controller is reading 12.2 volts, which is good. Not perfect for, it should be 13. But this is, I did a video on how I drained it. Not the AGM battery, but the Kodiak Solar Generator. So this is quite interesting. This is the Kodiak Solar Generator, and it's sitting at 11.67. And you know, you have the voltage, basically 9 volts after being drained. And what happening is, to my surprise, is that the Kodiak Solar Generator seems to disable the AGM battery to charge. I thought that it would be at 12.5 volt for the AGM instead of 12.2. But at the same time, the the Kodiak solar panel went from 9 volts to 13.6 volts. So once I have the A-B switch, what I would do is I toggle it to A and only charge up the Kodiak Solar Generator. Once the Kodiak Solar Generator is charged up, I would switch it to the AGM and let the AGM fill up to power. Now, I haven't been moving the van any great distance, but if I was on one of my road trips, I would disconnect the solar generator and I'd connect the plug for the 12 volt coming off the van, and in no time that would fill up the Kodiak Solar Generator to 12.5, which is the range of the Kodiak being full. And in the meantime, that means that the AGM battery would be sitting 100% getting all the solar energy, and it would go up to 13 volts. And if the van was putting distance on it, then all the batteries would be full. I just happened to be around in one location at this time. just moving around the location, and I don't bother connecting the 12 volts for the little time that I am.